Hey, it's Josh Porter here with Hobby Farms Magazine, and today we're going to talk about lamb tail banding in 3 easy steps. The supplies you're going to need for today's video are an old rag, some rubbing alcohol, one of these illustrators or banders, and a couple of these little donut-shaped banding rings. So when you have new lambs on your farm, within the first week, you're going to want to band their tails. Lambs come with a really long tail that wags kind of like a dog's tail. You wouldn't usually know this because the majority of sheep have had that tail docked or banded. Now, sometimes with show animals, they will do what's called extreme docking, where the tail goes all the way up by the body where you could not really even tell that they ever had a tail. We don't recommend that for a number of reasons. It causes some problems later in life. So what we're going to recommend is that you put it just a couple inches long. We'll show you where to place it. The first thing you're going to want to do is clean the area. Whenever they are first born, they have like a sticky yellow poop, which gets on everything, including this really long tail. So the moms usually clean that off, but there's still going to be some on there. And since you're doing basically a medical procedure, you're going to want to make sure you have a clean area to work with. All right, so to clean the area, the best way to do it is going to be to take an old rag, put some rubbing alcohol on that, and then you're going to clean the area that you're going to be putting the band, which is going to be just a couple inches down from the top of the tail. Make sure that you get both sides, because this eventually will cut into them a little bit, and you don't want anything to get infected. So we're going to rub that with this rubbing alcohol. All right, step 2 is going to be to choose your location. The easiest way, and what we do here on our farm, is there's a little piece of skin that you can see, and we usually go just right at the top of that skin. You can get really technical because there are little vertebrae inside of their tail, but we found is if you just go right to the top of that little skin piece, that it goes down, it covers their business just right, and it will find its way onto the vertebrae, so it doesn't cause them any problems. So that's where we band it, is just right here at the top of the little triangle-shaped skin piece. So step 3 is going to be to put the band on. We're going to put it onto our illustrator, slide it down. I go all the way to the end. And then when you squeeze it, you're just going to take this over the tail, get it right to where you need it. And then I found it easiest to kind of roll the rubber band onto the ends of the prongs before you release it. As you start releasing the tension, just make sure that the rubber band is going down into the proper location, and then you can pull it off, and it leaves this band right where you need it to be. Now, this can cause them a little bit of discomfort. Sometimes they will limp around and make some noises for a little while, but it shouldn't hurt them after just a couple of minutes, and then it usually takes a week or 2 for that to actually fall off. But it doesn't cause them any pain. As long as you keep it clean, it won't get infected, it won't cause any problems. This is a very safe and easy way to do this.